Hi, my name is Mary Taylor, and I'm going to talk a little bit about digital awareness. I'm going to start with what is a digital footprint. A digital footprint is your digital identity. It is anything that is left behind about yourself on the internet, whether it was intentional or not, and whether you are aware of it or not. It is a trail of what you have done on the internet and basically your online history. So, how do you leave a digital footprint? You use the internet. When using social media, any of your comments, your posts, friends, likes, etc. are all recorded, creating a digital identity. All of this information is then potentially seen by anyone. Emails and blogs account for this as well, and online shopping. So websites can track your movement through sites and then use that information to target you with any other sort of advertisement. So it's really important to know what you are leaving behind for others to see. Digital citizenship. Digital citizenship is being a part of society that uses the internet and technology in an appropriate and responsible manner. A digital citizen is someone who has the skills and the knowledge to effectively use technology. And that person then knows rights from wrongs and knows how to make good decisions. There is an impact of digital footprints for both educators and for students. Both teachers and students need to be aware of the ramifications of that digital footprints can bring. Educators are often held at a very high standard and need to be extra cautious, especially when it comes to social media. You always need to use your best judgment when it comes to social media and be very aware of what you post. Remember that you're a role model and that you need to set an example for your students. As far as students need to understand that their digital footprint is now part of their identity, whether they understand that or not. Social media is commonly used as a screening tool for scholarships, for college acceptances, and potential employers use it to do a search to find out what you're like. So you never know what might surface, which is another reason why you need to be extra careful of what you are posting. So always think before you post. So a role of an educator, obviously, first is to be a role model. You are modeling the proper usage, such as care and maintenance, as well as appropriate use of technology and safety. They need to understand that not all students are at the same level of understanding when it comes to technology. Some may be more familiar with it, some may not. It all depends on what they have access to at home. Make sure your students are using technology appropriately and for educational purposes while at school. So make sure you are monitoring your classroom for what site students might be on. You also want to make sure that all of your students are understanding the technology being used. You want to make sure that nobody is falling behind because of lack of knowledge of the technology you are using. Students need to be prepared when entering the world of technology, and educators play a huge part in preparing the students for using technology by teaching the appropriate internet conduct. I also believe that you should take advantage of teachable moments. If something comes up on the news related to technology being used in an improper way, it's a good time to take time to discuss it with your students. Ethical ramifications. Students need to be taught the importance of privacy and safety when using technology. They need to be responsible when using it. And they should also understand that they will be held accountable for any actions that they have made. Just like anything else, there's always ramifications, and these ramifications can affect larger parties when you're dealing with the internet. So just to be careful of that. Future educational practices. Technology is ever changing. It plays a large role in education and will continue to play a larger role. Just like anything, students need to be taught how to use technology appropriately and responsibly. As educators, we need to ensure the proper education and use of technology. If students don't have access at home, school may be the only place that they're getting this education. So, if properly used, technology can be a great tool for both educational and personal uses.